Hello friends and welcome to another Avatar The Last Airbender draft. If you're brand new here, my name is Cody Lee and I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, I would love to earn your subscription. As is, we're looking at a South Pole villager. 2 mana for a 2/2. Whenever this creature or another ally you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's the second time this ability is resolved this turn, draw a card. Extremely strong in the ally deck. Create 2/1/1 white ally creature tokens. Ooh, search your library for a mountain or cave card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Earthbend 3. Ooh. Master Pyndao, fancy footwork. Both of those are pretty good, but 2 mana 2/2 that does some extra stuff is pretty phenomenal. And we will hope to be in the ally deck. I'm trying to look. Other target creature you control. I've not played much red. But maybe we're going to play white blue. Sakasaiku counter. Uncle Iroh, Curious Farm Animals I think is pretty interesting. But because we do want to be allies, I think we're probably going to take the land, or we're going to take the Kyoshi Warriors. But draw a card, discard a card on a land is just very strong, especially considering the chances are we are going to be in white for allies. But let's take the Kyoshi Warriors to stay on white and cut it pretty hard. And we don't know our second color yet, so if we're just hard cutting white, that should be good. Kawakazi, Sonnet, Clarence, CR7, Allied Wizard 3, Taikolo, Sacco. That's a lot of O names, I feel like. Maybe it just ended with 2 of them. 2 allies, 2 humans. The Menagerie guy, the 4 mana 4/4 Menagerie guy, not very strong here. Ooh. So how someone didn't take Iroh is crazy to me. During your turn, each non-lesson instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. The flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost. During your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback 1. Instant lesson, exile cards from the top until you exile non-land. Curious Farm. I mean, it's probably Kyoshi Village, but Iroh Grand Lotus is just insane value. We're going to take the Kyoshi Village because chances are we're going to end up in white-green. Ruckus Audience would be the other possible pick. Aang's Journey is also interesting if we wanted to be in the Lessons deck, but I do think that we're probably going to just start by taking the village. Path to Redemption, Walltops, Human Mercenary, Hero, Rebel, Ally. So Path to Redemption is a good removal spell. Treetop Freedom Fighters gives you an ally, gives you 2 allies, so it pops South Pole Voyager, sorry. But enchant creature and creature can't attack or block, pretty good. And we're kind of cutting white here, which is the goal. There hasn't been very much of white in any of these packs, so that bodes well for us in the future. Being able to hopefully cut it off and grab all the cool white good stuff. Although, if we're going to be white-green, I need to see some of those white-green signpost uncommons. My worry is that white is getting cut. Otter, Penguin, ooh, Sun Warriors. I do think Sun Warriors is pretty dang good. Firebending X, where X is the number of creatures you control. 5, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. That's pretty dang strong. Pretending Poxbearers is also strong, but we're going to take the Sun Warriors. That is one of those signpost uncommons. We're just hoping that we get more payoffs like South Pole. Human Soldier. There's a lot of black coming around. Rumble Arena. When this enters Scry. When this creature enters, if you attack this turn, like, we can take that. Or the cat owl. Maybe we take the boiling rock prison. Create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Target creature can't block. If the spell is kicked, gain control of that creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. Create a crew token. Ooh, okay. So there's some good black-red going on here. Azul always waits, Deadly Precision, and Boomy Bash coming around. Jet's Brainwashing seems pretty insane, though. Create 2/2/2 red soldier creature tokens. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're looking at being red-white. Whenever this creature or another ally. So it doesn't need to be an ally. No 3-drop so far. Two mana 2/2, 3 mana 3/3, 2 mana 2/2. Another target creature you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Let's take the 2/2 that scries. Yeah, let's take the water bending. I do think we want at least 1 or 2 of the water tribe captains. Curious farm animal. Target creature can't block. If the spell is kicked, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it and it gains haste. Being able to take a 7/7 or something and just get in there. Exile the top card. Cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the spell's mana value is less than the number of mountains you control. I'll take the Rabaroo Troop. I don't think we're going to play it. Treetop Freedom Fighters we'll take. And here we're going to take the land to put in the sideboard. Ooh, Fire Nation Raider came back around. We're probably not going to play that. Obsessive Pursuit. When this enchantment enters and at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life and create a clue. Whenever you attack, put X 1/1 counters on target attacking creature where X is the number of permanents you sacrifice this turn. Oh, dang. So, the thing is, whenever this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each other ally creature you control. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So are we green, white, red for Naya allies? Or are we green, white, black, or red, white, black for Obsessive Pursuit? I think I'm going to target Earth King's Lieutenant here. Jet Li's Freedom Fighters. This is perfect. Glider Kids, Kyoshi Warriors would both be good too. But Jet Freedom Fighter. Almost exactly what we want. Ooh, Firelord Zuko. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, and whenever a permanent you control enters from exile, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Human Noble Ally. We're going to take the 4 mana version. We might not be playing Earth King's Lieutenant, but we'll see. We'll see where we end up. I'm open. Go ahead and add our lands just so that we can see them. You guys can't see it, but I've got Freya. She is my black Maine Coon, almost Maine Coon. She's a little bit muddy. actually conked out behind me. The boulder ready to rumble is pretty insane, but we're going to take the 4 mana 3/5. Glad to be in red-white. Getting a couple of the payoff cards, which is super nice. 8 allies out of 11 creatures. We do need some more 2-drops. The Earth King's Lieutenant here. We'll see if we are actually able to play that. I think we'd probably need a couple of lands in order to get this in. It is a very strong card. I just don't know if we're going to be able to take full use of it, that's all. Allied Wizard 3 with the hold up. Oh, Prosperity. Dang. Unlucky Cabbage Merchant was a human citizen. Yip Yip, I think, is perfect. Omashu City is interesting. How to Start a Riot is also very good for us, but I think we're going to take Yip Yip. Omashu City is also very good, but Yip Yip is exactly the kind of trick we want in this style of deck. And we do want tricks. Right now I'm going to cut the green card. I mean, we'll also put the Fire Nation Raider in here. No, we're not. Zuko, Exiled Prince, not being an ally because he's the Exiled Prince at this point in his life is interesting. I think all of them have an uncommon, a rare, and then a mythic. I think. I'll be real, I'm not 100% on that one. Kyoshi Warriors are an airbending lesson. I think I'm going to take the airbending lesson because we do need some interaction. Kyoshi Warriors is very good though. But airbending lesson, really good on Jet, really good on Kyoshi Warriors. That's kind of it. Glider Kids, Yuyan Archers, in Earth Kingdom Soldiers. I do think Glider Kids is what we're going to take. It's a pilot ally. It's a little bit cheaper than this. The Yuyan Archers I think is really good. And actually, let's take the Yuyan Archers. When this creature enters, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. It gives you a little bit of filtering, and it's a 2-drop. Kyoshi Warriors coming back around. Love that. Sandbender Storm, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater, or Earthbend 3 is interesting, but I think we're going to sit on the synergies and pick up the next Sandbender Storm that comes back around, which we might not even play, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. We'd be looking for about 6 more playables. We're sitting at 17, doing solid. I would like to pick up probably 3 more 2-drops and 3 more combat tricks. Maybe a mythic. Another Kyoshi Warrior, sure. We'll take the blast, barrels of blasting jelly. Oh, that's pretty insane. How to Start a Riot. Oh, perfect. Ooh, Secret Tunnel. I do think Secret Tunnel's pretty good. My Jaded Edge is also pretty good. That Share a type can't be blocked. So let's take My Jaded Edge. Human Noble. There's a Firebending lesson in here and deals 2 damage to target creature versus character deals 5 damage, which would be pretty dang good. But Mai's very strong. And it's a 2-drop. Ooh, Wandering Magicians. There's a Zhongzhong's Deserters. But I think we're going to take either Vengeful Villagers. Whenever this creature attacks, choose target creature an opponent controls, tap it. Then you may sacrifice an artifact or creature. If you do, put a stun counter. Like, that's pretty dang strong for a 4-drop. Wandering Musicians is also very strong for a 4-drop. Lightning Strike is solid removal, though. We're going to take the Wandering Musicians. And we might be dropping, like, one of the Kyoshi Warriors. Human Bard ally. No. I do think we need a couple more 2s. That Lightning Strike that I passed was probably a mistake. We're not going to talk about it, okay? Do he grab this Avatar Aang? You may reveal an ally equipment or lesson from among them put into your hand. How many allies do we have? We have 10. Zhao, Ruthless Admirable. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent. Boomy Bash. Scry 1. One more 5-drop. That's it. Now we're on 2 and 3 drops only. We got a real glut at that 5-drop slot. Or 4-drop slot. There's another Yuyan Archers or a Compassionate Healer. I think we're going to take the Compassionate Healer this time around. There is a Zuko. We can't take another 4-drop. Honestly, let's take another Yuyan Archers. The next card you play this turn can be played as though it had flash. And it's draw a card. There's just a Jung Chung's Deserters though, which is perfect. 8, 6. Hell yeah. Rabbit Trap is gone. We're looking at 12 allies. Oh, and a Sokka. Can I splash blue? There's no way that's better than just Aang, right? Or a Firebending lesson. We're taking Firebending lesson. Cunning Maneuver. Create a clue token. Yeah, we'll take it. Water Tribe Captain. We'll take the Water Tribe Captain, drop a Kyoshi Warriors. We need to make 2 cuts. Curious Farm Animals. Glad to have Avatar Enthusiasts. I'll probably drop a Water Tribe Captain and like the Fire Nation attacks. 2.9. We're a little bit heavy. Lightning Strike came back around. What in the world? Okay, we're going to take the Lightning Strike. I'll add that to the sideboard. Add that to the sideboard. Sideboard and sideboard. With what we got here, I think we're playing 16 lands, and I think we're shipping it. Boom. Love this for us. Now let's see how Boros does in Avatar: The Last Airbender Limited. I have a little bit of confidence. We'll keep it. play my... You gonna hit me with a removal spell? No? Okay. Rabaroo Troop. Fair. And drop a Kyoshi Warriors to draw. Hit my Avatar Enthusiast. Boom. Boom. We're gonna activate that. And turn. I did not get one of the double pump spells, which is a little annoying. Yeah. I'm gonna play the Sun Warriors. Sure. So if I attack all out, I'm gonna activate that ability. You got a 1/4. And this has double strike now. Sure, you get to play 3/5. Nice. I wonder if they were mono white. I'd be curious to see or figure out if they're mono white. But 1-0, we'll play that back. Hopefully it is that easy. Looking good here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Yuyan archers? Okay. Yuyan archers with the messenger hawk is pretty insane. Gurupathic, ugh. No attacks. Now I've got a 3/5. Creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Yay! I'm just gonna start making tokens, friend. I'm gonna gain a life, yay. Search your library for a mountain or cave card, reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. They're gonna outspend 3, sure. Sokka. Whenever, discard 2 cards and draw my cards. Whenever you cast a lesson artifact, put a 1/1 counter. Okay. 2 lands gone, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they've got 8 lands probably left there. All right. I'm gonna hold Lightning Strike up for that Yuyan Archers or possibly Sokka. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Nice quench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm going to have 14 mana. Next. Gonna be real risky for him. Oof. Full board wipe. I keep everything. Yeah. I expected that concede pretty quickly. The waterbending master there, coming in clutch. Very solid start. Let's keep the magic rolling. Galley 99. Let's see. We'll keep my into cunning maneuver. Lightning strength, that's good. 3-drop? Ugh, the 3-drop that would have saved me too. And he's gonna get in for 2? Sure. Next turn I'll be able to play this, attack, have enough mana to play again, and that'll be nice. Ugh, okay, that's annoying though. Makes the damage. And then I can play this. Enters, gain a draw life. Yeah. Maybe not the best use of Airbending lesson, but now I have a Firebending lesson that can take out the wall top sentries at least. I'm not attacking, I'm ending my turn. It's worth noting I can't just sit here and make 1/1s, so like... Draw. I am going to discard this because this is not an ally, so this doesn't count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Firebending lesson, so they can hit it for 2 and then block it with stuff. Yeah. We'll take the 3. Then we'll end turn. Hope that they try to kick Firebending lesson on Sun Warriors. Which if they try to do that, we can pump up with Cunning Maneuver. Not the best use of Cunning Maneuver, but... Two mana gain a clue. It also gains flying, so I can get this thing flying, get in, and then pop for 2 1/1s. I'm gonna attack, hold full control, activate this ability, auto pay, resolve, remove 4 control, Firebending X. X gives me 5. Activate that ability. Give me another 1/1 to draw. Get in for 5. Heck yeah. Five, 6, 7, 8. Cost less than 5. Firebending lesson. You gonna play it without kicking it again? To kill my 2/2? Probably should have done that from the start, friend. So I have 6. So I can play 4. To take this, give this menace, and then attack in. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to play this. And we're going to all attack. No cards in hand here. Down to 6. They've got 5, 6, 7. No lands. Good game. Easy peasy. Solid 3-0. Let's keep going. All right. We're going to keep this a little bit risky. Them starting to the Momo. Scary. 100% killing that. Scrying too. Bottom. Glider kids, okay. We can't get past the glider kids, sadly. But we are going to play the Sun Warriors next turn. And Sun Warriors is very strong. Gonna hit the cat owl. Yeah. Don't do it. We're gonna get in for 4. Ooh, a 2/5 that can do things is scary. I'm like, if we attack in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we can play this and then attack in and have enough to make a thingy. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that resolves. End turn. There are no cards in hand. We've got options. I'm gonna use this Yip Yip to eat something. Airbend up to 1 target creature. Uh-oh. What a draw, what a draw. What you gonna do here? One, two, three, four, five, six. And then I can hopefully steal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have exactly lethal depending on what they have. Or well, I shouldn't say I have exactly lethal depending on what they have. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So if I take Jet Freedom Fighter, nice swing out. No, it's taking the cat out and swinging out. So they've got 2 blocks. They block there, they block there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They block there. There, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang. The 1/1 counters from Jet. I should have taken Jet. That's my mistake. I didn't even think about that. Ooh. Well, that's my bad right there. A pretty interesting little niche scenario for it to be my bad. That's definitely something to learn from, though. Now let's hope the queue goes without being too crazy. I think we keep this, but this one's a risky one. We do have plays, so we just need to draw that 3rd land. Not Master Pindo. Land, not bad. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. No blocks for your 3/3. play a land. You got a combat trick to take out our Kyoshi warrior. Yeah, they do. That's annoying. But it still dies? I want to play this, but it's not going to buff this. I'm going to play it anyway. Oh, both of those can block and kill Sokka, Lateral Strategist. Sure. So it'll give me 3. Not having the lands is really annoying. Especially with the 2 5-drops in hand. Like, if I could play both of those, either of those right now, we'd be in a great spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I just want to play my jet. Uh-oh. What's he playing? And discard a card to draw 2. So up 2 cards and went through 2 lands. That's pretty dang good. Yay. Master Pindow. We're in a great spot now. Now, mind you, they have 4 cards in hand, so we're in a probably a lot more rough spot than I think. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an ally. Yay. I probably should have Jet's Brainwashing. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna get to trade off. If they try to come back in with 5, that's sure. Not much that they can really do there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they got the +2/+2 to 2, I am completely screwed. I probably should have double blocked the Sokka lateral strategist, but okay, kicking that to kill my Lion. Sure. If you got something to play, Avatar Enthusiast, sure. I'm just gonna attack in for 7. I got enough cards in hand that I think I should be fine. I imagine that they've got a land or something like Jet's Brainwashing in hand. So I want a Jet's Brainwashing. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. I just need to airbend that, draw a card, make that so that can't block. I'm not going to make it so that can't block though, because they can make a 1/1 right here. That also makes a 1/1. Boom. Pretending Box Bears, play a flyer so that I can steal it. What does that do? The top 4 cards, you may reveal a creature with power 5 or 3 or less from among them, put the rest in the bottom. I got a 10/10 flyer. Okay. Yes, yes. Water Tribe Rallier is a very strong card. They're holding on very well. They've got another Sun Warriors. That's annoying. The thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've drawn 6 of my lands. 11 of my final cards in here are frickin' lands. That's my issue. So this is 4. I can take this. Attack with everything. When I attack with everything, he has to block 2. Only one's getting through. Okay, so they had a lightning strike too. That's kind of crazy. Ugh. So I don't know if I have any reach to get above this guy. He's going to be able to make 4, 8, 9, 10. He's able to make 2 tokens a turn. Gains Firebending 4, actually. That's pretty insane. Target creature gains menace. Creatures you control gain plus whatever. Yeah, that's game, man. Good game. I needed to get a trample on the double striker. Well, that was a solid one. Not gonna lie. They played that very well. And stalling out on lands really did screw us there. Pretty bad. But that happens. Now let's see. Ooh, this looks like a good hand. Holding up Firebending lesson for their 2-drop. Quench my. No, no quench. Ooh, okay, that works too. Tap down, that's pretty good. We'll hope that we can go land, land, land. Well, land, land at least. Ooh. That we need to kill. Not getting a land there is kind of unlucky. attacks end turn. Path to Redemption, that's annoying. My turn. Ooh, land, nice. So we're going to be able to go Kyoshi Warriors, which is going to draw us a card. No attacks on that, though. Uh-oh. Airbend 5, you may cast non-creature spells from your hand. Ooh. Another Path to Redemption. That's annoying. I'm going to take the Hakoda. Because I'll at least be able to sacrifice it. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured he would do too. Being able to run him out of resources here is good. Can rid my Kyoshi Warrior, sure. We're just gonna hit him. And then we're gonna play Pindow. Forecast and Fortune Teller. Get your value, friend. Pretending Poxbearer hand empty. Like that for us. Attacking with both of those. Yay, I got a lesson card. Next. Good game. Kind of just ran him out of resources there, kept alive, and that was a good one for us. Four and two. Let's see if we can keep it up. Ooh, sorry about that. We are probably going to keep this, but it's not good. This is not a solid hand, and it indeed has me a little anxious about keeping it. But we'll see, we'll see. And Mount Milk. We're not going to be yipping one of their creatures, I don't think. One, not bad. Ooh, okay. Azula always lies. Not a bad card. Firebending one. We'll go with the Kyoshi Warrior. Now I wish I would have discarded the land of the Yuyan. Removal. Lightning Strike. Swamp Snare strat. Works. Jet Freedom Fighter is not the greatest card for this right now. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it gains menace. You know, block with your Boar Monkey? Oh. So I'm going to save my Kyoshi Warrior here. Or he's going to hit me with a Lightning Strike, and that's going to be devastating. Ooh. Yay! And I gotta keep my Zuko. That's pretty insane. I'm gonna play the land. Not a bad spot to be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got a Zhang Zhang. Give Game. Easy peasy. I think that puts us at 4 wins. 4 or 5. Ooh, a card for us. 5 and 2. Let's keep it going. I've noticed the avatar set in the draft formats tend to go longer. I've definitely noticed my games going a lot longer. We're looking great here. Two. Ooh, and they mulliganed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Boom, and a firebending lesson. Not bad. The boulder. They attack with boulder. Hopefully we're able to attack with the Yuyan. Firebending lesson gone. Alright. No attacks. I'm gonna hold it back. If they're just playing 1/1s. Rocky Rumble's annoying. They were gonna Rocky Rumble our Yuyan. I just know it. No attacks, we'll play the Kyoshi. Turn. Another 6/6. Ooh, that might be it for us. Because that's going to attack and do a whole bunch. There we go. No attacks. So we've got blockers and shiz. Whenever a player attacks with... Uh-oh. Draw a card. And take 10. double canyon crawler is going to get him there, I think. Ooh. They got us there. That's a good one. All right, boys. Not a bad game, not a bad time. And not a bad record there. So we're going to claim that. Nice 5 wins. Get our entrance back. We'll check out those packs next time. But thanks so much for joining me, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. You have a great rest of your day.